Good afternoon, Mr. Narayanan.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. Thank you for coming here. Now, can you give us a little more insight about what happened and why are you claiming this amount from APEC? APEC. All right. Yeah. Can you give us a little more context and the story behind it, please?
Yes, sir.
All right.
I visited the Philippines in August 2019 just to confirm the genuinity of the school first. Actually, the owner of the school, he is a partner in another school called AIA, Asian Institute of Aviation. And they showed me this school, the Asian Institute of Aviation was shown to me. But I was, and they told me that they are going to change the name of this school to APEC soon. Then I was not convinced because of my experience. I was not convinced of that. And I asked to speak to the owner or somebody in the management. And then they gave me the email of the director, Mr. Joey Concha. And I asked him why this difference in the name and what is going. And they just sent me some documents stating that the actual training will be conducted by AIA, but the fees will be taken by the APEC. And then I paid the fees of $20,000 initially. And then I came in December 2019 for the actual training. Then it was, I realized that they did not have the license yet. And they were not ready to start or anything. They were just just making excuses for a long time. They were just saying that the license was just only the final inspection was pending and it will be due in maybe like 15 days or very soon, like that. But then this kept on going on. Then for some days there was a lockdown since March. Yeah. And even though the other schools they again started making excuses about the license and the inspection. They were, and finally, then all of the students started protesting, and they just kept asking for the course, and they arranged for some classes with another school. That is how I got the 8 hours of training.
Oh, so you did not get the training from the school itself? You got it from someone else?
Someone else. They arranged for some hours with them. But was like one class will be this month. The next class was in next month. It was like that. Yeah. So it's just a namesake without any actual purpose.
How did you know, Sir Narayanan, that the school had no license? How did you find out? You went to civil aviation? How did you find out?
It was not clear that what was actually going on. So they said that they did not have the license because they just kept making excuse that they're going to get the license very soon. That means eventually. They were just making us feel that we were actually jumping the gun, and they are just about to license. So if we are patient, then we are going to get what they promised. Yeah,
so it's been 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 4 years, if my count is correct.
Yes.
And when was your last contact with this academy?
Sir, I went back to India in 2021, August. And since then, I have been trying to contact them. I think in December 2021, I sent them a message. They did not reply. Then after a few months again, I sent a mail, but no response.
Nothing anymore. Yes. All right. So you feel that, well, rightfully so, that your money was wrongly taken from you. And I would assume, Sir Narayanan, that all of these payments have receipts. You have the appropriate evidence for these things, right?
Yes, sir.
How did you know that they were supposed to provide 200 hours? This is you have an agreement to this effect. You have the
yes, sir.
So all of these things are clearly stated to you. All of these things are properly disclosed to you in the appropriate agreement and all of these. So you have, just in case that you have to prove it, that you were not really given what was promised to you, you have all the documentation that will show that you really have a valid complaint.
Yes, sir.
Magandang hapon po, Sir Eric, no? Lumapit po sa atin yung si complainant, no? Si Sir Narayanan, na nagbayad daw po ng $21,500. This is about 1 million plus, no? To a certain Asia Pacific Airline crew training academy. Pero upon the 200 hours po na dapat sa loob ng within the 2 years na dapat may 200 flying hours, he was only provided 8 hours. And since 2021, sir, you no longer had any contact with them. So it's been about 2 years since you last were able to contact them. Okay, so that's a huge problem, I would say. Sir Eric, ano po kaya ang what remedy do we have? Since I understand po, flight training schools are under your jurisdiction.
Yes, tama po. We're still checking doon sa status nung nasabing flying school, ano? But rest assured that we'll do something about this to help yung complainant. I would suggest na he comes to my office. He on Monday. Come to my office on Monday, and we will check whether through our legal people there on how we can help him.
I assume, sir, na there's some hope, no, to be able to collect this amount that was transferred. That is you were about to say, sir?
Yes, so yung collection po kasi hindi ko masyadong familiar. No?
Yes,
but, yung mismong flying school, kung may mga violations, meron mong sanction yun kung sakali.
Opo.
Doon matutulungan namin siya sa area na yun. But yung for collections, I am not sure I have to consult yung aming legal team for that.
Opo. Sir Eric, I think si Sir Narayanan would like to address you to say something.
Yes.
Go ahead, Sir Narayanan.
Actually had contacted the CAP in January, and I had spoken to Attorney Marty. I think, yes, sir.
Okay.
And what I got, and what he said was that since the school does not have the license yet, they do not come under the jurisdiction of the CAP yet. So they are. What he said was they are currently helpless in this matter.
Okay, we'll recheck that one, ano? At we'll ask Attorney Marty also on what's the status of your complaint.
Yes.
Yeah, but I think, Sir Narayanan, you might have a cause of action for the collection of the amount. But if there was fraud, okay, if there's fraud involved, then there might be a ground for a criminal case. Yeah,
Yes,
we can
sir.
help you in that area. So that
I think
you can pursue.
fraud is
because if you represent yourself to be licensed, I assume they represented initially that they were licensed.
Yes.
So you represent yourself as licensed, and then it turns out you're not. Then that's already fraudulent, no? Meaning you claim yourself to be what you are not, no?
Yes.
So yun. And now, Mr. Narayanan, you mentioned that you talked to a certain Miss Concha or something.
Yes, sir.
Were you still able to get in touch with this person? Not anymore.
Not anymore, sir, because they are not responding. So it doesn't make any sense. That's why because I already feel that they are not interested in.
Yeah, where is the school located?
In SBMA, sir,
Subic Bay Metropolitan. All right. So, Sir Eric, regardless naman po of location, no? I mean, you would have jurisdiction over flying schools.
Yes, we have jurisdiction sa lahat ng mga flying school po.
Yeah. I think, like Sir Eric mentioned, when it comes to sanctions to the school, then definitely the CAAP can help you there. But it's different, no? From a legal point of view, from collecting the amount. That's different because only the courts can do that. But if you have an agreement in CAAP, I mean, if the parties will come together in CAAP and show themselves and settle this matter, why not? Why not? You don't have to go through the long process.
Yes.
But if you are left with no choice, I mean, we cannot blame you if you really want to do that. No? Not only a civil case, but a possible criminal case. So Sir Eric already mentioned that you can proceed to his office Monday morning. Mga what time po kaya, sir? 9 o'clock? 10 o'clock?
Yes, I'm there as early as 7.
All right.
Sir,
Just inform the security that he wants to see me.
Yeah, you haven't met
problem.
Sir Eric before, right?
No,
Not yet.
sir.
No, not
Actually,
Yeah, you were saying?
I'm planning to go back tomorrow. I have a flight tomorrow back to India. So if it is
Sir, pwede ho kayang pumunta siya dyan. What time's your flight?
1:15.
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow, he has a flight at 1:15. Anyway, the airport is near your office.
He
So
can come as early as 9 o'clock. I'll be there.
Definitely.
So
sir.
you can swing by Kaap and then catch your flight.
To India.
Yeah.
Yes,
What terminal are you flying from?
Terminal 3. Sir.
Terminal 3. Anyway, all the terminals are near.
Yes.
So
Yes, we're near Terminal 2 anyways, and
Yep.
we'll try to help your complainant.
all right. Thank you so
Thank
much,
you, sir.
Sir Eric, for taking our
Yes.
call.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Maraming salamat po.
Sige.
Magandang hapon.
If they do not show up, there are ways. There are ways to bring people
Yes, sir.
to court. You said you're flying out to India tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
Are you gonna be back soon?
Sir, I don't. I mean, it doesn't make sense to come back because it's expensive and unless there is a
There's a reason.
reason. Yes.
Okay, but I think if you really want to be able to collect the amount, then
Yes, sir.
the reality is you may have to come back here.
Yes, sir. In that
Yeah.
case, definitely.
How long have you been here? 2019? You never left since 2019?
No,
You've
sir.
been
I left
in and out.
I was there for 20 months
Okay.
during that time. Then I came back in January this year itself, and this is I'm coming back now only.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. But I would suggest, Mr. Narayanan, that you make copies of all your documentation.
Yes.
Because what will happen here is that you will be filing a formal complaint
Yes, sir.
with the CAAP.
Yes.
I don't know if you did that before. Not
Yes,
yet.
sir. I have done that.
Meaning that was only a verbal complaint, right?
No, sir. I filed an affidavit already with the attorney Marty at the CAP.
Okay. Yeah, but so you already filed something.
Yes.
Okay, but I think it's nice that we were able to talk to
Yes.
Sir Eric so that he will assist you. But just make sure that you're there because
Definitely.
you are leaving.
9
So
a.m. daw po.
9 a.m.
Yes.
So you have to choose between your flight or your complaint. No, kidding. You
both,
can do
sir.
both.
Yes.
You can you can do both. So you come very early to the CAAP. Anyway, you know where their office is.
Yes, sir.
So I would just suggest that you prepare all your documentation, receipts, tuition fee, whatever all the papers are.
Yes.
You make copies, please, and leave that with the
Definitely.
CAAP so that in your absence,
Yes.
they can still represent you.
Yes.
And I hope you still enroll yourself later on in a
I
in a
hope so,
Philippine
sir.
flying school.
I hope so, sir. That's why I'm actually pursuing this. It's not just about the money because I really wanted to do the course. So that is also the reason why I'm pursuing it.
Yeah.
Though it is a little late.
Yeah, and $21,500 is no loose change. I mean, it takes people years to earn that kind of money. Sir Eric will be waiting for you.
Yes, sir.
Tomorrow, bring everything, and you can lodge the complaint with them. But like I said, if you want to collect, please find a way to come back. You might have to
Definitely.
come back.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
you might have to come back to the Philippines. That's
Definitely.
just the reality of it. I know it costs a lot, and
It's okay,
it takes
sir.
a while to travel to. Are you from Delhi?
No, sir. I'm from Kerala. It's in the south.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, I know it takes a lot of time to travel to here. So, but yeah. All right. Thank you. We will assist. I think
One of our staff
One of our staff.
there in their booth will talk to you.
Mhm.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much.